My name is Dave, and we're going to talk about microphone quality. Stay tuned.
Go.
She's at church, but I want to introduce you to the Rode Wireless. This is the older model. This is the Rode Wireless 1, the original. And I'm telling you, I love these things. I love these things because right now, I'm not using them. I have one hidden in my shirt. But this is the receiver, and this is the transmitter. It has a built-in mic on the top. It's got a lavalier port. If you don't want to clip this, see, you clip it to your shirt. But if you don't want this to be seen, you can plug in a lavalier. It takes a Type-C, so it's got the new high-speed USB charging, which is awesome. This one has lights for the battery, but the battery levels are actually shown on this one. This one shows the battery levels for both units on this one screen here. And also, this has a Dolby Decibel meter. You got 3 different settings for volume. And there's a button to resynchronize these, because these can be synchronized with any unit. There you go. I don't know if you've been listening, but I'm not even using the mics now. It's one thing if the video is terrible, but if the sound is awesome, some people tend to gloss over the video quality. I highly recommend these. You can get them on eBay used. I know it's like, oh, don't buy them used. They're going to be a piece of trash. I've been buying stuff on eBay forever, and I've never had a problem. Just make sure you check their rating. If they've got almost 100%, I mean, you just, your gut tells you who to trust, who not to trust. First, I'm going to plug my mic in and show you what it sounds like when it's plugged in and recording. Let me see. Yeah. Let me show you real quick. The mic I'm wearing, see this? It's registering me. But you're not hearing it in the phone yet. It's not plugged in. But it's registering me. See, it picks it up. See, and right here, if you look, it shows you the transmitter and receiver battery levels right there. And then it tells you, there's a meter that tells you the quality of the Dolby Decibel level. So now I'm going to show you what this sounds like plugged in to my phone. And then I'm going to show you a sample of my pastor with and without the microphone on, because you need to hear the difference. Okay, the microphone's plugged in. I chose to hide the microphone under my shirt, and it still picks it up pretty good. But I like the fact that when you move around, you're not changing the sound. It's consistent. When you're doing sermons and you're talking and speaking on video, you want it to be clear. I like that podcast sound. You don't quite get that. You don't quite get that boom in the mic sound. But I mean, it's almost there. But what's great about this is my dad takes the image of the pastor from a distance, and my concern was people couldn't hear the pastor. So that's why I got these. This right now is at Dolby 2. If you put it on 3, it tends to hit the high levels and kind of distort. You got to be careful. Now, if the person doesn't speak very loud, some women, for instance, or soft-spoken men, if they talk like this, then maybe put it up to a higher decibel level. But and they do come with windscreens. But my voice booms, so it picks me up pretty good. Now I'm gonna do one more test before we do the. It's actually turned sideways. I'm going to unplug this, or take it off my shirt. I'm gonna take this off my shirt, and I'm gonna talk into the mic to show you the quality of it. So, if you are used to listening to podcasts, it has that intimate up close podcasting sound. When you're up close to it, like on a mic in a studio, you can pretty much get that with these. These actually do pretty good. So there we go. So you just clip it on. Yeah. You can also hide this under your shirt. Now for the sermon samples, because you need to hear the difference in quality. Because I'm telling you, this is worth the investment. You can get a pair for about $200. I think I got mine for a little over 100. Expect to pay 200. If you don't want to bid on one, just spend the 200, get them. You'd be glad you did. It'll be worth it in the long run. Think about this. These will last you a long time. You spend $200 now and you get 10 years out of them. What is that? That's nothing. It ends up costing you a couple bucks a year if they last you 20 years. Hear that?
How we prevail.
Without the mic, it sounds distant and far away. Terrible. Hard to hear when you post it online.
For 2 Peter 3, our title.
Ooh, look at that.
I must have been tired when I wrote perseverance.
Have a good one.
Really, really long way of typing out perseverance. Perseverance. So
it got past me, so it's not
that's fair. Well, I didn't even get like the little squiggly red line. It was like, I don't know what you're trying to spell, but we'll let it happen. So I promise you, I do have degrees and I know how to write English, just not this week.
Yo.